And here we are. Welcome back. N.y.a show 59. You already know what we're about to be talking about. The infrastructure bill. Let's talk about what's in it. What can you plan to expect? Let's get the intro going. It's the N.y.a show. I appreciate you.
It's Toby. It's Toby. It's Toby.
Welcome back to the show. Here we are, N.y.a show number 59, talking about this infrastructure bill, roads, transit, internet. Let's talk about what's in it. $1 trillion infrastructure bill. The White House has projected that the investment will add, on an average, about 2 million jobs per year over the next decade. Now, let's get down to the nitty gritty. The House, it was cleared in the House 228 to 206 on the 5th, and now then also in the Senate, it passed 69 to 30 back in August, which is a rare bipartisan negotiations, but they were able to get this done. The breakdown of the bill that is expected to become law come this upcoming supposed to be Monday. So one thing we want to say is that roads and bridges, the bill will provide 100 million to repair the nation's aging highways, bridges, and roads. According to the White House, there are 173,000 total miles of nearly 280,000 kilometers of American highways and major roads, and 45,000 bridges are in poor condition. So that too, the way those potholes and shit is, everybody knows how it is when it comes to roads and bridges. So that's good news when it comes to where the money's going in that regard. Public transit, we're looking at 139 for public transit in a legislation that would improve access to people with disability, provide dollars to state and local governments to buy zero emission and low emission buses. They have backlogs worth of buses and things that haven't been fixed. So that'll be another thing that's a part of putting that money towards it. Now, when it comes to passenger and freight rail, to reduce Amtrak maintenance backlog worsened since the Superstorm Sandy hit, the bill will provide 66 million to improve the rail services Northeast Corridor, as well as other routes. There's less than the 80 billion that he originally wanted. We're not even going to discuss all the shit that got cut out, all the social things that got cut out. This is just more so to the nitty gritty infrastructure, as they say. Electric vehicles, the bill would spend 6.5 billion for electric vehicle charging stations, which the administration said are critical, basically to accelerate getting us to the point where we're using all electric run vehicles. I think that's truly what they would like to do in the end, be using those fully electric vehicles. They're going to get internet. 65 billion is going to broadband internet to go into rural areas, low income family areas, and tribal communities. They're saying that it'll go through grants. I already know a few things that are out there through grants. I just think that you just got to let people know about it so they know where these things are. If not, you kind of defeating the purpose instead of putting it right in their face. Modernizing the electric grid when it comes to power outages and things like that. The bill will give 65 billion to improve the reliability and resiliency of the power grid. It will also boost carbon capture technologies. Sources like clean hydrogen, whatever they're saying. Airports, they will be spending 25 billion to improve runways, gates, and taxiways at the airports. The one here already been spending some money, so let's see how that goes. Water and waste, they would spend 55 billion on water and waste infrastructure. Paying for, how are we going to pay for it? The 5-year spending package will be paid for by tapping into 210 billion in unspent COVID money and 53 billion in unemployment insurance that states have halted, along with an array of small pockets of money like the petroleum reserve sales and spectrum auctions for 5G technologies. Who is this from? Associated Press writer Alexandria Gaffey. Let me get your comments below. What do you find interesting about this infrastructure bill? Anything stick out to you? Anything you wish that was in it, based off of if you've been paying attention to the things that we're taking out of this bill when it comes to more, resources during this COVID time? But this is what you ended up with. That was the simplest breakdown that I can give you of what's in it and what you can expect to see and when and how it's being paid for. So once again, get down in the comments what you think about the infrastructure bill that's about to be signed. Is it just a bunch of hoopla to you, or do you see things in there you're like, yeah, I see that those are things that we need to done and get right. Once again, it's the N.y.a show, episode 59, and I appreciate everyone. I'll see you guys next week.